Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on the channel. We're on episode 2, and I just wanted to show you first the players that I've created because I couldn't really show it to you. I'll show all the players on one screen. So here's a screen here. So we created Adam Fox, Alex Turcotte, Cole Caulfield, as you guys know, Primo, Grigory Denisenko, Sorokin, the goalie, Kaprizov, Keandre Miller, Matthew Boldy, and you guys can see their overalls as well. Nikita Gusev, Spencer Knight, Zegras, Kravtsov, Podkolzin, and that's it. So those are the players that I've created. I know I definitely forgot to create Alexander Romanov, but since we've already started our franchise, I don't want to go ahead and create him because I feel like I would have to also create other players for other teams, and I don't really want to spend more time creating players. So we're just gonna start with that without Alexander Romanov, and maybe in the future, if I decide to play with another team, then we can create other players. Just leave your suggestions down below, guys. But let's just get into episode 2 on NHL 20. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. So here ahead of preseason, one thing that I wanted to show you guys was the bad contracts that our team has. We have a few players. So forwards, let me just go and do the highest paid players. So some of the players that I might be looking to trade are Weiss, Pekka, Thompson. Not really, because he only makes 1 million. But at least these guys are going to be coming off the books after this year. But we may also look to trade them, just to get some draft picks for them. Let's see if Max Domi still wants that type of money. So he wants about 7.6 for 8 years. So he's gonna want about $8 million, like we saw earlier in the last episode. Let's see if Mete still wants the same amount of money. So yeah, Mete will be about the same amount of money. Hopefully he can grow, though. We'll see about that. And then another player that I may be looking to trade is Ben Chiarot here, guys. And the reason why is because there are some good free agents here I was looking at in the free agency. I know Jay Gardner and all those guys are there, but obviously that would be cheap to sign them because they already signed in real life with the Hurricanes and stuff like that. But Ben Hutton's a player that I may offer a contract to. However, I need to trade some players because we're right at the cap, or not at the cap, but right at the limit of contracts. I think we have 50 out of 50 or 49 out of 50. So we need to trade some of these guys here. So I'm going to try and find a trade, and I'll bring you guys back. Just give me a second, guys. All right, guys. Trying to trade these two AHL players, Belzil and Wait, for a 7th rounder. That was accepted. Perfect. It's just for some, It's just for some roster spots to be open. So let's just go ahead and sign. I'm just going to do best lines for now. Let's just go ahead and sign Hutton. And I think there's another pretty young player that I want to sign for the AHL here. I think his name is Taylor Lear or something. He played on Philadelphia last year. So Ben Hutton, let's offer him 1.5, see if he's going to accept. One way, of course. And then let me just go to potential, and I think he's right here. Where is he? Yeah, top 9 high, so that's pretty good. Taylor Lear, 25. He's getting up there in age, but hopefully he can at least help some of the AHL players out over there in Laval. So let's just simulate a couple days, see if these guys will accept. Ben Hutton and Taylor Lear, let's see. No news yet. Hopefully after this first game, we lose the first game. That's all right. Taylor Lear accepted, and then Ben Hutton accepted. Both of these guys have, a little bit of morale issues because they're, they're nervous or anxious to be around this new team here. But yeah. The next thing that I'm going to do, guys, is actually, I forgot, another player that I forgot to show you that has a horrible contract that I need to use this new thing here, find trade, is it's going to be for Carl Alsner here, guys. Hopefully there are some teams that want to take his contract. I really doubt it. He is literally the worst defenseman here. No trades found. Okay, so okay, he still makes 4.65 for the next 3 years. That's insane. But a player that I can potentially add to the trade block, see if anybody wants to give him up in the future. But another player that I'm gonna do the find a trade for is gonna be what's it called? Ben Chiarot that we just signed in real life. I know I'm not giving him really a chance yet, but it just needs to happen, guys. He's not really worth keeping around, in my opinion, and I think we can probably get something for him. So Pekka and Alzner will be the two players there that are going to be going into the trade block. And then for the players, and the next player that we're going to put on the block is going to be Ben Chiarot, like I said. We're going to do the find trade option, see if anybody comes with any good offer. So we have 9 offers, a third and a seventh for Chiarot. That's decent. Third and a seventh as well. Fourth and a fourth. Third and a seventh. Fourth and a seventh. Third and a seventh. So it looks like it's all what's it called? All draft picks. I mean, we would have 3.5 extra in cap space. So I think I'm gonna do it. The team that I think I'm gonna do is gonna do the worst out of everyone. Actually, the best offer might be from the LA Kings, 2/4. And they're kind of 2/4 from the Senators too. I think I'm definitely gonna take this one actually, even though they're within our division. Ben Chiarot is nothing special, so I'm gonna trade Chiarot to Ottawa. We have saved $3.5 million in cap space here after trading Chiarot, so that's good news here in my opinion. Let me just do the lines here. So we have Weiss, Thompson, Armia, Paling, Armia, Lehkonen, Danault, and then you know what? This is what I'm gonna do, guys. Mete with Weber, Kulak with Petrie, and then Hutton with Riley. Okay, where the hell is Hutton? I think I need to go to Roster Moose. He might be in the AHL right now, because there probably wasn't any cap space or any roster spots, I should say. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so if we bring Hutton up, he doesn't have to go to waivers at all, so that's good. And let me just fix this really quickly, guys. So if I put Hutton here, okay, this is how it's going to go. Kulak and Peach. And then it's going to be Hutton here. 80 overall. I might even be able to put Hutton with Petrie. But you know what? I'm not going to do that because of the line chemistry there on the side. But we have another option here for a power play player at least. So if we can just put it like this. And then I was thinking of putting Kotkaniemi on the first line with Dre, Domi, Gallagher. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe put Tatar on the backhand here. Perfect. With Peach. And then this is kind of weird looking. This is already at a -1, so I'm going to put Tatar actually on the first line with Domi and Dre. And then instead of Danault, I might just put Hutton. He's got some decent... Okay, never mind. I was going to say he's got some decent offensive awareness, I believe. Actually, wait, is that Kulak? Yeah, that is Kulak. How much does Hutton have for offensive awareness? 84, so I thought that was decent, but the line chemistry is at -2, so I'm not going to do that. I think I might just put Danault back here. For some reason, it's still at -2, so okay, this might be better. Put Tatar here. And then for the PK, I'm going to put... Sure, I'm going to have Paling with Danault, Armia. So this is +5 and this is +3, so that looks very good. And then this looks +1. So instead of Kulak, though, I'm going to put Mete instead. I know he has better defensive awareness than Kulak. So this looks nice. And unfortunately, after trading Ben Chiarot, though, we don't have a defensive specialist anymore. But that should be okay. I'm not looking for that right now. I think just playing the youth will be better than wasting 3.5 million on a player like Ben Chiarot. So that's going to be the lines, guys. I'm going to do the HL lines really quickly, and then we'll start the simming. So just give me a second, guys. All right, guys, just a little change here that I made is I brought Hudon up, and I downgraded Thompson to the AHL. So made some of the changes in the AHL as well. Our AHL team looks pretty decent. Let's just get to simulating the all the way up to the first game of the season here on the 3rd against Carolina. So just a couple of things that I want to monitor is Trevor Van Riemsdyk. How good is he? And a third for a second and a third. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but let's just see how good TVR is. 2.380. No, thank you. Makes quite a bit of money as well for an 80 overall. But yeah, like I was saying, is I want to monitor our AHL and see how our young players do. Eric Halla and a third and a fourth for a first and a third. No, thank you. But yeah, like I was saying, is I want to monitor our young players in the AHL and in the NHL. Let's not forget that, Cole Caulfield is in the AHL with Nick Suzuki. So let's just get into simulating the first game here, guys. Hopefully we can beat the Hurricanes here. First period, 2-1. Byron and Kulak score for us. Nino Ryder scores for them. Kincaid is for some reason in net. Hopefully Carey Price hasn't gone injured, guys. But second period, okay, Gibbons and Halla score for them. And then we get a goal, but then they get 2, so they win the game. I really, really hope that Carey Price hasn't been injured here, guys. Let's see the news. Okay, no news on Carey Price or any injuries. So let me just go back to the edit line screen and see what's going on and why he wasn't playing for the rest of the game here. So let me go to goalies here. For some reason, Kincaid was the number 1 goalie, which is really annoying. I should have checked that, but you would just assume that Price would be in that, right? So we did an in-game simulation for the first game. I want to do maybe 2 weeks at a time. So let's just go up to this St. Louis game. Hopefully it can bounce back here against Toronto. 0-1 is not a good start. 4-3 shootout win, so that's good. Can we beat Buffalo? Charles Hudon has been injured on the 4th line. So that means Matthew Pekka is going to come on. Very unfortunate that Hudon got injured right away, but we have a pretty capable replacement here in Pekka. So let's just get to the third game. So we've won 3 games in a row. That's good. Can we beat the Stanley Cup champs? We do. Charles Hudon is injured, so I'm just gonna go back and put him back in the lineup. No growth from what I could see from our players, but that's all right. The season has just started, like I said, but I'm looking for some growth out of Kotkaniemi and Paling for sure. And in the backhand from Mete, hopefully he can get up to an 80 fairly soon here. So 4-1-0. Can we beat the Tampa Bay Lightning? We do. Okay, 6-1-0. That's incredible. The Central Scouting has come up with something. Eric Halla. No, thank you. So we're 6-1-0. So let's see our best point getters here, guys. Let's see who's producing for us. But this is an incredible record so far. So Brendan Gallagher, 5 goals, 4 assists for 9 points. That's very, very good here. Jonathan Drouin, 9 points. Shea Weber, 8. Kotkaniemi's a point per game. Domi's a point per game as well. So it's very nice to see that our first line is producing. Tatar, I would like to see a little bit more out of him. Same with Byron, but Byron is not too high overall. Kulak is producing. Let's see Victor Mete, 2 points. Paling, 1 assist. That's all right. Lehkonen, I would like to see a little bit more out of him. And then that's the rest of our players. Let's see how good Carey Price's stats are. He must be undefeated, right? Because we've only lost 1 game. And Kincaid was in net, I think. So yeah, 4-0-0, 1.44 goals against average, and 949 save percentage. That's incredible. Let me see quickly for the AHL who's producing: Nick Cousins, Jordan Wheel, Taylor Lear, uh, Michael McCarron. Barber has 4 goals. Caulfield has 2 goals. Suzuki has 3 points. So that's all right. Our players are producing in the AHL as well. It's only been a couple weeks, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves here, even though we're 6-1-0. Let's just continue here with the winning streak, hopefully. Let me just quickly take a look at the morale and see if anybody wants to talk. So I think if someone's going to talk, there's going to be like a happy or sad face, but we don't see that yet. We have 74% locker room chemistry, so that's good news. And then, yeah, I'm just going to keep it going here for another couple weeks, guys. See how we do here in the next few games. So we have another game against the Stanley Cup champs, and we beat them. So we've won 8 games straight. Holy crap. That's very, very good. But as I say that, the San Jose Sharks just kill us. I think it was 6-0. So that's not good. Dano has been injured as well, which is not good either. But we can move Paling up to the 3rd line, and Udon will be centering the 4th line here with Michael Pekka coming in as a replacement. You must fix these lines. Okay, so who? Okay, we need to replace, I think, Udon here. Actually, I'm not going to put Pekka here, that's for sure. I'm going to give Paling a chance on the power play. Hopefully he can deliver. And then on the fourth line power play here, we can put Ben Hutton. Why not? Ben Hutton with Petrie. And then I think that's it. So let's just back out of here. Hopefully Dano's not gone for too long. Okay, he's already back. So let's just insert him back into the lineup. I wish I knew how long he was gone for. I wouldn't have made any of those changes. But that's all right. Let's just bring Dano right away. Our trustworthy two-way player here on the Montreal Canadiens. Let's bring this back to what it was. Specialty teams. Who was Dano on here? Yeah, Dano was on the 2nd line PP, so I'm gonna add him back here. And then he was also on the 4-man power play. So let's see, where was he? He was right here. Perfect. So let's just bring him back. I'm sorry for all this line juggling, but we decided to play with the injuries on, so hopefully we can bounce back here against the Arizona Coyotes. We do. Okay, perfect. Carl Osner has been injured. I'm just going to say head coach replaces player for now. We lost 2 games in a row here against the Sharks and the Leafs. We bounced back and beat the Coyotes, but we lost against the Golden Knights. So let's see now who is our leading scorer, and hopefully our first 2 lines are basically doing well as they were doing earlier in the season. Looks like Duran's doing pretty good, 14 points in 13 games. Gallagher, 12 points in 13. Domi, pretty good. Weber, still doing good. Kotkaniemi has slowed down a little bit. Hopefully he can keep it going though. Dano here. Tatar, we need a lot more out of him. And that's going to be that. I'm going to show you the AHL line or AHL team as well. Cousins with 18 points in 12 games is very good. Let's see our young players. Caulfield, 6 points, and same with Suzuki. So a little bit, basically, it's not too disappointing, but they're basically scoring at a point every other game. So that's decent. We have a game against the Dallas Stars. We're 3rd in our division right now with 18 points. Let's just simulate all the way up to the end of the month here. Actually, no, we're starting already November, so let's just simulate another 2 weeks at a time. Hopefully we can win against the Stars. We don't. 8-2. That's a thumping right there. Okay, but we bounce back and beat our arch rivals, the Boston Bruins. I'm just going to make a little line change here because a couple of our main players have been injured here in the AHL. Let's see if... Okay. I was going to say, let's see if Osner is back, but he's not. So I'm just going to put that Lamarche guy in. We beat the Flyers 5-2, so 2 wins in a row. Jeff Petrie has been injured with an injured knee. So once again, guys, sorry, but there's a lot of line changes here that we have to do. So I'm going to bring Hutton here with Kulak. And then Riley, I'm going to put him on the left. And then I'm going to insert Christian Folan, our substitute defender here. Hopefully we can beat the LA Kings. We do 5-1. Perfect. Jeff Petry's available, so he only missed one game. So that's good news here. Let's insert him right back into the lineup right away. Our 85 overall defenseman. So he's going to be playing with Kulak once again. And then Hutton and Riley will be our bottom pair. So can we beat the Jackets? Oh my god. Gustav Olsson is back, so I'm just going to bring him back. Sorry about that, guys. But we want the AHL team to do well as well, right? So I don't want to simulate too much without the main players in the AHL. We beat the Columbus Blue Jackets, so third on Cole Fonstad for third and fifth. No, thank you. That's kind of worthless. Can we beat the Capitals? Kotkaniemi has been injured, though, unfortunately. So let's just bump Dano to the second and Paling to the third, and then we're going to bring Matthew Pekka here. Kotkaniemi should only be injured for a couple of games, hopefully not too long. I need to go back here in specialty teams. I guess he needs to be inserted back into the lineup for for Kotkaniemi's spot here. So I'm just gonna put Pekka just for now because he's gonna be coming off right away. So Osner is back. Holy crap! I'm sorry about that, guys. I should probably cut this off, but you know what? That's just how the game is sometimes. So let's just put Osner right away. Hopefully we don't get any injuries for a while, I should say. So we lose against the Caps 5-3, but we're still 13-6-0. So that's pretty decent. We're pretty good so far. We're probably in a playoff position right now. So we beat the Devils 5-2, I should say. Kotkaniemi's back, so let me just insert him right back into the lineup. If you guys can see here, Paling is up to an 80 now. That's very nice to see. Not Armia, sorry, Paling. Why is it showing Armia? Yeah, there you go. Paling, even though he's a low top 6, he's already an 80 overall, so that's very nice to see him get some growth throughout the season here. Kotkaniemi is going to go right back into the lineup here. And yeah, like I was saying, Paling is already an 80, so that's nice to see our center core are all above 80. So let's just keep simulating here. Andy Green is on waivers. No, thank you. We beat Ottawa, which is nice. Veroni has been injured, so I'm just going to say head coach replace player. Dan Girardi for a fourth, Fonstad and Fairbrother. Let's see how good Girardi is. I can't imagine him being any good, to be honest. But let's just see, 79 overall. No, thank you. I don't need an older defenseman. But we're 15-7-0. What I was saying is that every time we lose, we seem to bounce back right away, which is very nice. Phil Verone is back, so I'm just going to insert him right into the lineup quickly, guys. I know I'm taking forever, but I'm going to take this all-dead guy right now and put Verone in right away. But yeah, like I was saying, we seem to bounce back right away after our loss, so that's very nice to see. Amateur scout call. He said that he's reviewed the draft class. That's pretty nice. Russell and a third for a second and Fonstad. No, thank you. Can we beat New Jersey? Okay, so we're 18-7-0. So let's see our best point getters. We're doing really good so far. We're second in our division, right behind the Red Wings, which is kind of weird. But yeah. We're second in our division. Jonathan Duran is the leading scorer here for us. He is an 85 now. I think he was an 84 before the simulation started, so that's nice to see. Gallagher, 21 points. Domi, 21 as well. Petry, 20. Weber, 16. So Weber slowed down a little bit. Petry's taken a little bit of the offensive production away from Weber, but that's okay. Dano started to produce a little more. Kotkaniemi has slowed down a little bit, but he's only played 22 games, 14 points. Tatar has started to play more, and Paling, 13 points. That's nice to see. Mete, 9 points, 3 goals after not scoring any goals for like 2 seasons. He has 3 this season. Hopefully that happens in real life. Nick Cousins is still doing good. Let's see your young players. Caulfield has 10 points, 7 goals, and Evans has 10. Where's Suzuki? 9 points for Suzuki, so that's pretty decent. Hopefully they can keep it up and score a little bit more in the second half of the season, guys. But I think I'm going to keep it going, maybe all the way up to the All-Star game or something. We have 76% locker room chemistry. Let's just take a look at if there's any players I want to talk. Okay, so they don't. So we don't have any discussions or anything like that. No player really wants to talk, so that's good, I guess. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with morale, so we're just going to have to play it by ear. Let's just simulate all the way up to January 1st, 2020. Hopefully we can keep this roll going here, guys. I don't know if we lost there, but we won against the Bruins, so that's good. We lost against the Islanders, though, unfortunately, but I just realized that we got an injury again. So Dano is injured. Let's bring back Paling, and we will do the Pekka experiment again. Hopefully Dano is only injured for a couple days. Let's just keep going here. We're not going to view the draft class until the end of this episode. Jordan Eberle, a third and a fifth for a first, second, and Jake Evans. Let's see how good Eberle is. I don't think I'm going to accept that. I want to keep my first round pick just because anything can happen. He's only an 84, so I'm just going to have to decline that, guys. No, thank you. Can we beat Colorado? Colorado has a pretty good team. We do beat them. We lose in a shootout against the Rangers, though. But we still have a 21-8-1 score, or record, I should say. So let's just take out Pekka out of the lineup and bring Dano back. So Dano is the second time he gets injured, which is kind of annoying, but hopefully we can bounce back here. We lose against the Penguins, but we bounce back against the Senators, 22-9-1, 22-10-1, unfortunately. The Edmonton's coming back with the Chris Russell trade. No, thank you. Shea Weber has been injured, though, so that's very concerning. Hopefully it's not for very long. I don't think it is. I think it said only December 23rd. But let's bring Petrie up to here, Hutton here, and then we're going to have Folan here. We're just going to say substitute in all lines. I guess I have to do this thing. 1 second here. I have to do the power play, or what do I have to do? Extra attacker, okay. So I'm going to put Drouin as the extra attacker or something. Yeah, I'm just going to put Jonathan Drouin as an extra attacker. Hopefully we can back out of there. Okay, perfect. So Weber should be back at that Winnipeg Jets game. He's already back, so never mind. He just missed one game, I guess. It said he was going to be back on the 23rd, but I guess the Man Mountain doesn't get injured and doesn't stay down for too long. So let's just bring him back right away here, guys. Welcome back, Shea. And let's just keep winning with Shea in the lineup. We do that 5-2 win against the Oilers. Fairbrother and Evans for 4th and 6th. No, thank you. We are absolutely killing it. Both us and our farm system are absolutely killing it right now. 27-11-1. Alain and a third for Vancouver's 3rd and 7th. No, thank you. That's incredible, though. 22-8-4 for the Laval Rocket as well. A second and Fairbrother for 2/3. No, thank you. But at January 1st, 2012, look at both of our teams' records. 27-12-1 for the Canadiens and 23-8-4 for the Rocket. That's very, very good in my opinion, guys. You let me know what you think of our start of the season here. We've actually slowed down quite a bit, though, for the point production. Drouin was a point per game before I started simulating a lot. Now he's down to 32 points in 40 games. Gallagher 30 points, Domi 30, Petrie 25, Kotkaniemi 23, Paling 21. So Paling is absolutely killing it here. Almost the same amount of points as Kotkaniemi playing. Definitely a lot less time here. 3 minutes less than Kotkaniemi, but he is delivering. So Paling is going to be a stud in the future. Hopefully he can continue to grow. Let's just take a quick look at the AHL lines here. Where are these guys? Okay, Suzuki 17 points and Caulfield 16. 10 goals I should say for Caulfield. That's pretty good in my opinion. Let's see here. Maybe we can simulate to the All-Star game, or maybe to the trade deadline, I should say, because we're doing really, really good so far. So I don't see a point in stopping. So let's just go to January 1st. Why not? Let's just simulate a month at a time now, and then we will see who is on the trade block or something that we can go and grab. So we've lost 3 games in a row actually there, but we bounced back and beat the Penguins 4-3. Can we get another win? Okay, we lose, but we win right away. Mete has been injured with a mild concussion, so that's not good. I'm just going to put Hutton with Weber, and then I'm going to put Folan here with Mike Riley in the bottom pairing. So let's just go back and continue simulating 6-3 win though, so that's nice to see. We lose against the Senators. Mete is back already. I don't know if I put him right away if he's going to get re-injured. Hopefully not. Let me just put him back. Why not? And hope that he just doesn't get re-injured. He's a 79 still. Hopefully he can get better sooner rather than later. We need Mete to be at an 80 and higher for the upcoming seasons here. So 3-2 win against the Flames. That's good. Can we beat the Hawks here? We don't. Okay, another trade for Russell. No, thank you. We're 32-16-1. Come on, boys. Let's keep it going. Carl Osner has been injured. I'm just going to say head coach replaced player. 3-1 loss. Another draft class. So this is the All-Star break here. No, Jolson is back, so I'm just going to add him right away, just so our AHL team doesn't go bad here. So let's see, Jolson is still at a 79. Hopefully he can get better sooner rather than later. And then, let's just keep simulating here. Our guys are getting some rest. Carl Osner is back. I'm just going to continue without him. 2-1 win against the Caps. We lose against the Sabres, though, 6-1. Let's see how we're looking as far as point getters. So Dran's kind of come back to where he was earlier in the season. 46 points in 52 games. That's good. Gallagher 41, Domi 40, Kotkaniemi stepping it up a little bit with 32 points in 49 games. That's nice to see. Where's Paling? 23 and 52. That's nice. Tatar, Dano. So a lot of these guys are producing, which is very good. Hopefully we can see some growth out of Kotkaniemi soon. I think he's still at an 82, so maybe it'll be in the offseason or maybe in the near future. Let's see. Caulfield, 15 goals in 42 games. He's up to a 72 from a 70. High elite, or medium elite, I should say. That's very good. And let's see. Nick Suzuki, 74. I think he was at a 70, so he's killing it. Very, very nice to see here. Or maybe he was always at a 74. I don't know. I don't remember, but that's good to see. Another thing that we can take a look at, guys, is I haven't really done that so far while simulating, is take a look at the progress report. I think that should tell us how well our young players are growing. So let's see here. Let's just see by modified. So Jonathan Drouin is at an 85. I think he might have started as an 84. I can't tell though. It doesn't really tell you what its main or its starting overall was, but you guys can see there where he's improved. So he's the only one in the NHL. But let's see in the system. Yelenen is up to a 65. That's nice to see. 20 years old. He's gone up by 21, which is incredible. Jacob Olofsson has gone up to a 62 plus 17. Matthias Norlinder, 57. Cole Caulfield has gone up by 11. Suzuki has gone up by 9. McShane, Primo's up to a 67 now. Fairbrother. Some of those other guys are growing, so that's nice to see some growth out of our AHL guys and prospects. So that's that. I think I might just do the progress reports every 3 months or maybe twice a year or something like that. We can see here the last 10 were 5-5, so not the greatest, but we still have a pretty good record and we're still in the playoffs. So let's just simulate up to this Ottawa game, and then I might do an in-game simulation, and then we're gonna see who is on the block. So Shea Weber has been injured, unfortunately. So let me just go back here and replace him again. This is so annoying. So let me just put Hutton here like we've been doing, and bring Christian Folan up here. Perfect. All right, so can we beat the Devils? We don't. So Juleson has been injured. Oh, we do beat the Devils, sorry. Kale Fleury and Jake Evans for Craig Smith, Irwin in a fifth. Let's see how good Craig Smith is. He's a pretty decent player in real life, but I don't know if he would be worth it. So Fleury is a low top 4 and a low top 9 for Craig. 1 year of Craig Smith, 82. He could help us improve our top 9, but I don't know. We'll see. It's a trade that I would be looking to consider maybe closer to the deadline, but not right now. You guys let me know what you guys think of that trade, though. If you think we can improve our bottom 6 there, having Craig Smith, or even put him on the second line, to be honest. Ben Hutton has been injured, though, so that's kind of concerning. I don't think we have any more players that can play defense, right? Because Weber's not back. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate, I should say. So let's see if there are any scratches. I think I might have to play Matthew Pekka in as a D-man. But what I wanted to show you guys was actually Jonathan Drouin's gone up to an 86, so that's good news. His point production is really good right now, 50 points in 59 games, and he's gone up to an 86. But yeah, what I was talking about was maybe if we were to get Craig Smith, we can put Craig Smith on the second line, and then that would help. That would bring Byron to the third, and then we would have a better top or bottom 6, I should say. But we'll see. Noah Juleson is back, so you guys let me know though if you think I should get Craig Smith and play him in the what's it called, in the lineup there with our top 6. So Josh Brook has actually gone up to 72, so that's very nice. I'm gonna put Brook here, Olofsson here, perfect. And then let's see, our offense is still looking decent. Yeah, that's perfect. But hopefully we can get Weber and those guys back soon, because like I said, we're playing Eric Stahl, no thank you. Like I said, we're playing Matthew Peck on the defense there. So a first, a second, and Fonstad for Anders Lee, no thank you. 7 years for $7 million. That's a lot of money. So no thanks. We lose in a shootout there. Okay, so we've lost 3 games in a row. I might stop it here. Trade alert. Winnipeg has traded Brassard Cizikas and a fifth. Sorry, Winnipeg has traded Niku and a second for Brassard Cizikas and a fifth. Okay, so that's good. That's nice that it tells you when other teams have made changes. So that's really, really cool in my opinion. What's his name? This guy has been injured, so we gotta put Kalkin here. Oh my god, I don't know how many times Juleson has been injured this year, but it's been crazy. Okay, so Buffalo, that's a trade. Sherry, okay, so basically Colorado has acquired Sherry and Scandella, and then 2 prospects have gone to Buffalo. So it looks like Buffalo is rebuilding once again. Ben Hutton is finally back, guys. So let me take Pekka out of here. I don't want him playing defense anymore, obviously. So I'm just going to put Hutton with Petrie, and then Mete with Folan and Kulak. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully Weber can come back soon, because we definitely need him. Juleson is finally back. I mean, he's not finally back, but he's back once again. This is really annoying how we have to keep adding him. I might have to turn the injuries down, guys. This is pretty ridiculous in my opinion, but I don't know if you guys will think it's not realistic. A first, a second, and Fonstad for Eberle, a third, and a fourth. No, thank you. Can we get to 40 wins here against a second and a third for a third? Russell and the fourth. No, thank you. Can we beat the Caps though and make it to 40 wins. Weber is finally back though, which is something that I'm really happy about. Let me take Folin out of here, guys. So Folin off, Weber back on. You know what? I'm gonna put Hutton and Petrie together, and then actually, you know what? I'm just gonna actually put it the way it was, because if I put Kulak and Riley, it goes down to -1. So I don't really want that. Let me just confirm that Weber's on the PP. He is perfect. All right. So let's just keep simulating here. Fairbrother and a third and a fourth. No, thank you. Okay, so we're 40, 21, and 2. It looks like we are going to make the playoffs, but I don't want to get too cocky. 82 points. There's still teams that are chasing us. Jonathan Drouin has 55 points. I think this might be his career high, in my opinion. Yeah, it is his career high, because I think his other career high was 53 points last year. Yeah, exactly. And like a few years back with Tampa. So he's eclipsed his career high with almost 20 games to go. Kotkaniemi is going to score 40 points pretty soon here. He's 82 still, though, so hopefully he can grow. Where's Paling? Paling has slowed down a little bit, but he's an 80, so that's nice to see. And then let me see the AHL guys. Let's see who's producing in the AHL. Cousins once again, Lear, Wheel, the main suspects, but Suzuki's up to 75 now, and then Caulfield is still at a 72, but that's very nice to see. Let's see how Primo is doing. We haven't really taken a look at Primo's stats in a while. So 24, 8, and 4, that's very good. 68 overall. That's very, very good. Good job, Primo. Let's actually take a look at Carey Price's stats. Let's just make sure that he's still at a 91. 30, 15, and 2. 2.47 goals against. 9.19. Or 919, sorry, save percentage. So that's very good. Kincaid is playing decent as well. He has a winning record, so that's all that matters for the backup goalie. So 41, 10, and 2, like I was saying, right before the trade deadline. We will just do one last in-game simulation here against the Sens, and then I'm going to go and check the, what's it called, guys? The trade block and see how we're doing. So Duclair and Callahan score. Petrie scores on Anderson. Come on, guys, let's bounce back here. Brown scores on them. Lehkonen scores for us. Can we come back? We don't. 5-2. Okay, so not Price's best performance, but that's all right. We can still bounce back here. We still have about 18 games to go. 40, 22, and 2. We're sitting second in our division. Let's take a look here at the trade block. Let's just browse it and see who's available. Let's see if any players are available. So nothing for Anaheim. Nothing here. John Moore, Bogosian. I don't want anything too long term. Maybe something that can help us pretty quick, you know. Maybe just for 1 year or something. Columbus, no. Dallas, Kudobin, no, thank you. Johan Franzen's still there. That's crazy. Nothing here. I like Martinez at $4 million for an 83. That's pretty decent. He might be a player that I look to get. He could round out our top 4 pretty nicely, in my opinion. Let's see if we would be able to trade like someone like Kulak or something. Who's worth more? Kulak. Yeah, Kulak is worth a decent amount. So we get Kulak and maybe like a second or third or something. Let's see. Kulak and a second. Our second. Maybe. This may. I think I might have to give something more, like a little bit more, if we want to make this go through. But 32. I guess he's a little older though, but he simulates pretty decent. He has about 20 points. Yeah, 22 points. Can play on the power play. So he might be a player that we look to get. And we can trade Kulak, 79. So we'd be upgrading by 3. So yeah, he could round out our top four there pretty nicely. I accidentally exited out of the trade block, so let me just keep going here. Let's see who else is on the trade block. So that was LA. So let's just go to the next team, Minnesota. Spurgeon is still there. No, thank you. Barzell is on the block. Wow. Eric Stahl, sorry. So Barzell is on the block. That's crazy, guys. If we were to trade, like, I wonder if we traded Domi for Barzell, if that would be a trade that they would be looking to make. Let's see. How much is Domi worth? Actually, Domi's not worth that much, guys. It would take a lot more than Domi. Maybe Domi in a first or something. But I don't know. I don't think that would even go through, to be honest. How good is Barzell doing right now? 45 points. He's a good player. Very good player, though, in my opinion. I like him a lot. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him because he's worth quite a bit. But that's crazy that the Islanders want to get rid of him already. Let's see. Discard trade, exit the trade block. Let's just go to the trading block again. It's kind of annoying that I have to go all the way back every time I don't want to make the deal, But let's just go back. We were at the New York Islanders, so let's just go to the next team here, the Rangers. Nothing too crazy here. Hamuse, Erwin Weber, no. No one too good here. No one good here. No one good here. Wait, I think this guy was supposed to be pretty decent. Medium top 6. We might look to get him. I know he was supposed to be, or he was a former first overall, yeah. German Rupsov, okay. Pittsburgh, they don't have anyone. San Jose, no one really. Alex Steen, McElhaney, Andreas Johnson. Yeah, no one too good here. Perot, and that's it. So, you guys have seen the players that are available. I'm thinking Martinez, and then I forget who the other guy was, but that I was maybe interested in trading for. But I'm just going to go look back at the footage and maybe bring it up in the next episode. But yeah, you let me know, guys, if you think I should go for Martinez. And if you think I should trade for anybody else. Let me just do one last thing. Let me try to do a fine trade for Alzner one last time. And see if anybody would be willing to get him. Let's see. Carl Alzner. So let's just add the asset and then find trade. No trades. Okay, so no trades still found. So I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. One last thing, actually, before I let you go. I know this might be a pretty long episode, but this is how some of the episodes are going to be, guys. So if you guys like long episodes, keep watching the channel. And yeah, you'll be happy. So Domi wants a lot more money now, so I don't know if I'm going to be giving him the money that he wants. But who I'm gonna give him a contract potentially is Victor Mete, like I was saying. If I can lock him up for like 3, okay, so he wants more money, so never mind. Actually, I should have signed him at the beginning of the year, but maybe I'll just wait until next year before signing any of those guys. Hopefully they don't want more money, but we'll see. I'm just gonna leave it at the standing so you guys can see how we're comparing with the other teams in the league. So I'm not going to look at Atlantic Division. I'm going to look at the entire league, guys. So we're actually sitting 4th. So that's very, very good. Not quite. Actually, we've made it to 40 wins. Sorry. We're 40, 22, and 2. And yeah, it's very surprising. I'm actually very surprised by how good we've been doing. But you let me know if you think we should be improving our team. Maybe someone on the second or third line, and then we can bring down Byron, I should say, and then also maybe trading for Martinez to round out our top 4. I think that would also be really, really good. But you let me know, guys. I also don't want to get rid of our prospects or our draft picks. So you let me know, and I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Please subscribe. And also leave a comment if you guys have any suggestions. And also don't forget to smash the like button. Take it easy, guys.